Hello everyone, I am the Basement Dweeb, you can call me Nova, and I just watched Season 3, Episode 3 of Fruits Basket. It's Fruits Basket the final. So, I was not planning on making any videos about Fruits Basket until, the final episode of the final season aired, because I was just going to make kind of one video encompassing all of my general thoughts on Fruits Basket, and, because I love Fruits Basket, I dabbled in the manga at one point, and I love Fruits Basket. I'll give more of my details in my final video. But anyway, I watched the third. Obviously, this video is gonna have spoilers for the final season. And if you haven't watched Fruits Basket yet, go watch it. It's absolutely amazing. Like, you cannot go wrong with Fruits Basket. The remake is mwah. The remake is S tier. Okay, like Fruits Basket remake, S tier anime. Okay, go watch it. Anyway, so today I was just like, I was watching it, and I was like, you know what? This is just too good. I gotta make a video. I gotta talk about it, because it was just the cutest thing ever. Like, I wasn't planning on making it initially, but there was a bit where I was just like, okay, I just need to talk about this. Like, I like the entire episode because, you know, I decided to make a video because there's a Machi and Yuki moment in it. And it was just like the first half of the episode was Machi and Yuki adorableness, and it was just so cute. I just can't. I was so happy. I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, my heart. I love them so much. I love Machi and Yuki so much. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so, you know, like, they're just going about their business. They have this really strong emotional connection moment, and I'm not going to go into detail. I can't do it justice anyway. But it's very, very good. Very, very good. So, yeah, but they have this emotional, connective moment, and Machi just doesn't like things to be perfect because perfection scares her, because she grew up with parents that wanted her to be perfect, and it was never enough for them, obviously, because they're horrible people. But anyway, so, whenever she sees things that are perfect, it just she wants to make it unperfect, and so, at one point earlier in the episode, she had knocked over a box of chalk that was just perfect. And then later in the episode, about halfway through, someone brings in another new box of chalk, and she's apparently on chalkboard duty, whatever that means. And so, she sees the chalk, and she looks like she's about to have a breakdown. And you could just, without even missing a beat, casually reaches over, breaks one of the chalk so it's not perfect, and just goes on like nothing happened, you know, because he knows, he notices, you know, hey, she's gonna have problems with this because it's perfect, and so he reaches over and makes it unperfect so she'll be okay. And then it's just like, my man! That was the moment that made me want to make a video about it, because I was like, oh my gosh. He noticed, he remembered, because he cares about her and she matters to him, and he's like, oh, I gotta fix that because it'll upset her. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it was so freaking cute. I loved it so much. So yeah, that's the first rant. That was just the rant I wanted. I'm just like, I want to talk about this because it's just so cute. Because I'm like, I'm just like, that's the moment where I'm like, okay, yeah, they're in love. Like, they can't, even if he doesn't realize it yet, he's in love with her. Like, that's an undeniable fact at this point, because, an unwavering truth, if you will. But, that is an undeniable fact at this point, because Yuki obviously is a very nice person, but I guarantee he would not have done that. Like, he would have done that for Toru and Machi, and that's it. Like, he really cares about her, and so he remembers everything, and he notices everything that has to do with her. And it was just so cute. The other thing I really wanted to talk about was character development. And I'm going to go into more detail with the kinds of character development that I really like in Fruits Basket in my Fruits Basket video later in a couple of months when the final episode airs. But basically, geez, it might be a while. If it's 12 episodes, it's only going to be a couple of months. But if it's 24, it's going to be close to, 5-6 months until that video comes out. But anyway, look forward to it, because I'm going to have a lot to say about Fruits Basket. Anyway, but so, in this episode, so, there's this girl named Motoko Mina something or other. I don't know her full name. But, she's the president of the Prince Yuki fan club, and she just really, really likes Yuki. And in the first season, she is absolutely horrible. I hate her guts. I wanted her to just not be around. I was just like, shut up, you are annoying, I hate you, go away. And then in season 2, she was slightly less annoying because she started to realize things and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be a terrible person. You know, what a concept. And then in this episode, I was like, okay, I actually like this character now. Like, this is character development. Because she was like, oh, I love Yuki, but like, I know he doesn't feel the same way about me, and that's okay, you know? I just want him to be happy. And I'm like, yes, because you care about him. You want him to be happy. You want the best for him. And I was just like, this is how you do character development. Because I went from hating this character so much to when she starts crying, I'm like, oh, don't cry, it'll be okay. You'll find someone to love you, you know? You'll find your happiness. I was just so happy. I'm like, yes. I was like, oh my gosh, they made me like this character that I thought I would never ever like. I was so excited, you know? Like, this is how you do good character development. You know, I just love it, you know? It's so good. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got for today. I still don't have a proper outro. Bye!